Hey guys, this is Forte, and this is January 22nd, 7:45. Excuse me for my voice. I'm kind of sick right now. Anyways, the I've been making videos for you guys pretty much the entirety of last year and this year and 2020. We're like in a good bull market, right? So I take no obligations, but I take no responsibilities, but I do have a little obligation. I feel like I should continue to make videos and show you guys what my trade plan will be in a bear market right now. Well, technically we're pretty much in a pretty bad bear market right now. If you guys uh can't tell, like I cannot. There aren't that many good long ideas. And in let's say a week or two, if we continue and bleed in this market, soon you'll start seeing headlines telling you that, oh guys, we're doomed, like the beginning of a new bear market, blah blah blah. But I think it's already undergoing. If we can take a look at ARC, it's just dead, man. IWM just got obliterated after this it peep up and just died really fast, right? And my game plan for next week is to continue in trade long to find ideas that I find it's good. REIT, actually I don't like this one because it's a well, if you guys do like it, this is one of the few stock that is getting ready to break out into all-time high, right? We're consolidating really well, even though the market is doing pretty bad. It's a it's a little bit choppy, but it's one of the few stock that is actually still on the uptrend, right? I don't like to trade this REIT stocks because they move too slow, so this is not for me. If you guys do like it, please do your own research on it. Okay, I'm not gonna give out any entries or stops tonight, because I prefer you guys to actually take a look at those stocks and see if you like it. Because we got some names that you guys might not really like. VVOS, this is one stock that's clearly on the downtrend, right? We can see that we got a declining 20-day and the 50-day moving average. And I plan on going long on this thing. Number one, the 20-day moving average is still declining, but we do have the volume is rising. Perhaps there's something going on in this market, in the stock, right? And then we pop above the 20-day moving average. Take a look at the shorter term time frame. We can see that volume just started kicking in around in the last 3 days, right? Before that, this thing just kept on going down with no volume, right? And then this thing popped the stock above the 5-day moving average right here. That's the orange line. And then it's kind of getting going. Maybe I want to fast move on this thing if this thing can get above that high. But yeah, I mean, just like how it did back then here, right? The stock kind of just popped, gapped, and then this will be you're gonna have to trade this really fast if you are planning on trading this thing long, right? Because number one, the stock is on a downtrend. I usually never recommend people trade these kind of stocks because I only give ideas on stocks that are on uptrend because obviously they just have a higher win rate. But if you are interested, you guys can see I'm giving out these kind of like really low tier ideas. Please risk really low on this. And another trade that I've been looking at is MYNZ. This one is extremely overextended, right? But it seems really, really strong despite the fact that the market is dying, right? It got really overextended though during later on in the day. And then we did have a little pullback. If we put the VWAP up right here, we did pull back to the VWAP, up, right? And found buyers. So maybe I want to buy this thing above right here and continue and move to the upside. It is really extended, so I wouldn't be risking too much on it, right? I wouldn't say this is a low risk entry, right? It's a pretty high risk entry in my opinion. All the ideas I got tonight are pretty high risk because I don't find any good ideas for on the long side, right? And I also don't find any good ideas on the short side because it's really everything seems really extended. If you're here for swings, you can go ahead and X out the video. The next two trades are going to be for purely on day trading. And the reason due to that is because they're biotech stocks. VAXX, Vaxinity, biotechnology, right? This is a stock that I got going 3 days ago on huge volume, right? Stock went from 726 to 1057. That's a good 38%, 40% move, right? And the price came back down and found buyers at this area and then got going again a little bit on Friday, right? Leaving this candle. If you take a look at on intraday, we're above the 5-day moving average. Found buyers after it peaked below the 5-day, also right here. So I'm believing that the buyers are not done yet, right? I prefer to get another buy right here on on Monday and maybe see another quick move up and then That would be let's see, that would be a good 26% move if it does that, right? That would be where I'd be selling it. And that's it for VEX. One last idea is also another biotech stock. This one is rather hard to trade in my opinion, right? We have the 20-day moving average a little bit, 200-day moving average a little bit still declining, right? 20-day were rising, 50-day were rising. So overall, the stock is finding its way to an uptrend. If you take a look at a weekly chart, it's having this little base right here. Once we break out right there, perhaps the stock can have a move to the upside, right? And if you take a look at on the shorter time frame, we are above the 5-day moving average. And then if we get above this high, perhaps this thing can get moving on Monday. And just like I said, these are all day trades, and where would I plan on selling this stock? Really, it depends on where you think makes sense. If I think the stock has potential to go pretty high, but I'll be trailing it out if I do plan on day trading this on Monday, which is tomorrow, which is I mean not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. Um, that'll be it. And a quick recap. So VVOS and MYNZ, really quick swing trades. I wouldn't hold this for too long. And VAX and KPTI for day trading on Monday. That's it. I don't have any better ideas in this market. And yeah, you guys are going to be like, Forte, you're crazy. You're still going long in this market. Yes, of course I'll be going long when everything is extending on the short side, right? There's a higher chance we get a bounce right here. But because a bounce is still a bounce in a market that's going down, I am going to be really quick on my sales. And if you take a look at on the weekly chart, the Nasdaq is just broken, man. It's extremely broken. This is an extremely extended move. If we put it down, 13% in less than in a month, right? What's gonna put us in a really really bad market will really be us putting in like a higher low on both of the Nasdaq and the S&P. If we do that, that would be the worst case. That will probably be the start of a real bear market, right? Right now, this could just be a quick correction. Anything could happen if we don't put in. Do not short the market. If we start going up, because the chances are that there's a high chance we might just do a V-shaped recovery like that. If you take a look at last year's March, that's kind of what it did, right? So do not short the market if we start getting strength. Just be patient and buy the bounce. Start buying bounces for next week, right? And that will be my game plan. And thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Oh yeah, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/ForteCharts, and yes, I'll be posting exact entries for my members. And hopefully members, you guys just don't look at my entries and stop. Look at the ideas I have in my notebook, just like this video, right? And I'll be posting these on Twitter as well. Check the description, join me on Discord. Ask me questions if you need on Discord or Twitter. I'll be there. And maybe others will be there to help you. And also, yeah, same thing with the IWM, by the way. We're in no man's land right now. Like, this thing has the next area for real support will come in around 175, and that's not really pretty.